Exhausted is the word, almost. I can't stand this. Does anything else want to fall? Come on while you're there. Here, put these in your... Wait. If I could find the stand, I'd be alright. Alright. You already know where we at. The worst depot that they have. Paul need to stop slacking and upgrade our equipment over here, man. They got hella members over here. We got the worst fitness depot. They promised us machines, so we ain't get the machines. I'm grateful, but at the same time, don't promise us something that you don't come through with. Especially, I know this gym has got the most, competitors and stuff like that come here and train. So, cater to the ones that are actually out here working and putting in that work. Because we the ones who make these places run. And that's a fact. Gotta warm up these shoulders. Let's see if this thing will work. Alright. Let's see if it works first time. Green, we ready. You got legs. Seven. Alright. Another day at it, huh? Look as excited as us to be here. Alright, let's get these warm-ups. Somebody on the Smith machine already, so hopefully by the time I'm done with these warm-ups, they'll be done with the Smith machine. What's up, peeps? Warming up these shoulders, baby. What's up, Harsh? Sahan, what's happening? Hope I didn't butcher y'all's names. Which knowing me, I probably did. I feel like my wife's camera sucks. Big time sucks. What's up, Juan? What's happening?
That's the thing too. Out of town, he's got it right now. It's like every push pull, face pulls in the Y range of the band, inverted tail press, and then I forget what they call it. I do them on ground, on the bench. We do rotations and pulls, 3% above. That's it. It's a matter of like 6-7 minutes, and the working sets.
I was doing this one, but I feel like it's I like this. I get confused on which way it is. Oh yeah, it's like this. So you'll let this one coming forward and you come back like that. And I was doing that. It's the 3 rotation I do now. Like I do this way. And I'll take my black band. So if you do it all through those, I feel like it's enough.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you slip up on it when it's like, fuck. It's something happens.
See, I do more. I've been doing like 2 minutes for my top. I feel like if I wait too long, I'm a.
Then you get out of it.
Yeah. Because, like, I don't know how powerlifters do 6 minutes.
Oh, yeah, that's too long.
Well,
I'd be ready to go home.
An hour just sit.
Feeling it? Y'all got shoulders.
Switched it up and ain't going just straight one leg,
Oh, really?
So I got check myself, shoulder myself back.
I like it.
Huh?
I like it. I mean, if I say there's something I want to work on a little bit, just hit like a setup that way. You know what I'm saying? Like you work on arms bigger, set up arms like a each workout or something, and switch triceps maybe one day. But I feel like I be like chest and shoulders together, but they're both kind of the same weakness. You know, like the one day is more traps and then shoulders are like
Heavy chest. Sometimes we do flies and shoulders, and then we do the opposite. Do the heavy pressing on shoulders and do the cage and chest. And I feel like right now just can't go up. Can't get past how
calorie intake's looking too.
yeah.
Really progressing like with weight and stuff, you might need to be able to just gotta start pushing that food. Unfortunately. You got to a little bit. You see my transformation on my page, like before, you know, you can get a little bit of a stomach. But like it's different than eating like burgers and stuff every day though. You know what I'm saying? Like it could be way worse. And we'll hype it more, you know what I'm saying? Because you know where you could be like having like a good core and this and that. It's like when we start trying to bulk, it's like it seems so much more, but it's like, it really ain't that. You gotta have a little bit of body fat to gain some muscle, you know. Add a little bit of cardio too. You could like 40 minutes 4 times a week, and that'll start your metabolism. It'll actually make you want to eat more. Cause like especially when I was on my off season, like trying to push all that food, cause like I was out there with hours and got carbs a day. Like some of my meals were like 10, 12 ounces of carbs per one. If I didn't do cardio like that morning or that day, like it was hard. If I did cardio, like my stomach was like it was nuts. Just get everything moving. You know, because once you start having all that food, it's hard to digest it almost. So like, just adding a little bit of cardio up in there just keeps everything functioning almost. I feel like. Some people think like they need to add like a lot of lime too. It's just like, even if it's like a half ounce more of rice or something, you know what I'm saying, for each meal, you need to see how your body reacts to that. And then if you know if it's getting a little bit or if it stays the same, it's like, you might just be eating just enough to keep you at whatever weight you're at. Look, I used to do that. But then at the same time, like I told you, it's that balance. I was 170 for 3 years in a row. So like you could be building, but not really be seeing it so much. You know, like your body composition will change a lot. So like we in our head a lot of this sport too, you know.
Probably.
One's one. It was not good.
part of it.
Said that YouTube warning on there.
Yeah, people were not listening still.
Alright, about to just keep busting out these warm-ups. No more deload week. So we gotta push the weight that we did before we went to deload week. Probably the last warm-up and then get into it. All right, warm-ups are officially done. Now we're gonna take a little breather, let Gabby hit her set, and then we're gonna get into the top set. See what we can get with this bad boy. You done? All right, bro. We'll see you. Well, I can make you a little meal plan for you. I'll text you when I leave here, and we'll discuss it. But I think that's gonna help big time, because we ain't eating enough food, and because you gotta take it into account. Like, I'm sure you sweat your butt off at work, huh? Yeah, so like sweating at work, that's all those extra calories coming out, and you did this. So like, you just don't want to be working like too hard to where your body can't fuel everything that you're trying to do. You know what I'm saying? So like, because how they have like muscle atrophy and stuff, like we can just pretty much just be eating away at our muscle tissue almost, like if we're not eating enough food. I always tell people it's like Naked and Afraid, that show. They start out that X amount of weight, and then you see them by the end of it, and they're a certain weight, just because their body literally just ate to provide that source for itself. So like, where you're lacking that, it could just be getting those extra calories from that storage tank, you know what I'm saying? Versus like, if we gave it enough, it wouldn't be tapping into that storage. So like I say, it ain't gotta be that much. Like, it could just be a couple hundred extra calories a day might be the biggest difference in you seeing some progression. And then too, I think tracking y'all's workouts and stuff too. I don't know if you still do it through the app or whatnot.
I gave up on that.
Did you?
Yeah.
I just get a notebook and just start writing it down, and just start your guys' thing. Like, cause I mean, anywhere between like, I like 8 to 12 reps. Some things my coach has like 6 to 10, but I always like, if I start at that 6, that 6 is as much as I can get if my life depended on it. And then from that point, I try to progress up to 10 reps with that, you know. But I always feel like when I'm seeing that get better, like my numbers in my book are getting better and my nutrition's on point, progress is always rolling. And it might not be as consistent, you know, like if some people like they're losing weight and they're consistent pound a week or whatever, you know, but I know it's working, you know. Some weeks you're just not going to lose or gain anything. It's just a part of it, you know. But there'll be maybe 3 or 4 weeks where I've stayed the same, and then when that 5th week pops up, boom, I gain like 4 pounds, or I drop like 6 pounds or something, you know. It's like, it's a lot of little details, especially when you're really trying to start to nitpick and get to a different level, you know. It's like, all right, I got to lock in a little bit more. I think the food's going to be the biggest thing for you, doing that, and then just start tracking your workouts a lot more.
You need to set your watch up to track how many steps you do, or like your calories that you put out in a day. Because you do a lot, like you run around, so it's not like a normal person who's just working a desk job. So you probably don't do more.
You like me, you probably always been on the smaller side, since you were young.
Oh,
you
yeah.
and Chad, yeah, that's how I was, like, freaking stream me coming up. Yeah, so you just gotta, your body's like gonna fight you, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause it's like, even like for her, like to gain, like it's hard, like it's almost don't have the appetite to even just want to eat as much, you know? And some people eat a lot, but I always tell them, I was like, you gotta eat more. And that's the sucky thing about this, you know? It's like, I always tell people, the proof's always in the pudding. Like, if they're trying to lose weight, we need to eat less calories than we burn off. And if we're trying to gain weight, we need to eat more calories than we're burning off. And people always, like when my mom's doing her thing, like people comment, oh, I've been trying to lose weight and I'm still gaining weight. And I'm like, it's easy, you're eating too much food, you know? Or what they're doing, they might be eating 2 or 3 meals, but it's bad food, you know what I'm saying? They get 6,000 calories in those 3 meals versus they should have been having like 4 to 5 to 6 meals, and might be having like 2,500 to 3,000 calories. So it's like, the body's weird, man. Like, because so many people, I mean, people can lose weight eating 3 times a day, but then it gets to a point to where, again, you're back in that same position and knows you're not getting enough, so your body starts holding on to stuff, you know? So it's like, the scale will change, but then people will start losing muscle, and your body will store the body, and then they have water retention. So like, we'll get it. Yeah, it is. But we'll get it though. It's one of those things like, we hyperinflate everything, you know what I'm saying? And like, it's just one of those things, you might be in your head not thinking you're seeing results. You might actually be growing too, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I take every Sunday or something, every Saturday, take some check-in pictures of yourself, just a
front shot in the mirror and like a back shot and track that.
Same
There's
shot
so many
every time.
times I feel like I'm not seeing progression. I'm like, let me go back 12 weeks and I'll start skimming through. I'll start putting them side by side. You can't see that micro, so you know what I'm saying, until like it spreads out into time and you can actually see it coming to fruition almost. You know, like just the visual from our eye, it's just like the people that are 20 pounds, 300 pounds overweight, they don't realize. Most of them don't until one day they wake up and they're like, oh my God, you see a picture from 20 years ago and be like, dude, look at this. I'm literally double the size out of it. We're hard on ourselves. You're doing the right things. You're showing up and you're being consistent. All right. Now you just got to be a little bit more consistent on the diet. That's going to be the biggest part of being able to grow. I always tell people it's like a baby. If we ain't feeding the baby, it's going to be malnourished, you know? Especially with this. Like I said, we're working, we're training, and we ain't putting no food in this, our body's just going to kind of just stay where it's at. It ain't going to get no better, it ain't going to get no worse. But I'm like, we work too hard to not see it get better. Right. You have to leave here. See your mind.
That was something. What's up, Amina?
Brother.
Hey, you gotta pick one. You can't have them both. You pick whichever one you think one at a time. You gotta choose carefully. I told Logan that the first one to turn years ago.
He's strong. He's somewhat.
Strong and ugly is okay. I think that.
hit on those bad boys. About to re-rack these weights, and then we're gonna get to some machine presses next.
Just got on that. I'm gonna go meet that lady.
All right. Somebody on the piece I need, so I'm about to actually do decline hammer strength press.
Hey, go bring my bag.
All right, my piece became available, so I'm about to go train on that instead. putting those gym pins on.
You doing all right today? Yes, sir. How you doing? I'm okay. Could be better, could be worse.
I say that every day. All right, set number 1 is done. We got 2 more of that, so let's take a breather and then we'll get into it. I'm more great. That's who done. What y'all training today, peeps?
Esa la estoy haciendo, ¿será? En eso
Yeah,
estoy.
I'm sorry about that. I was just getting some water.
En eso estoy.
All right, on to the next. All right, so about to do some warm-up sets, and then we're gonna pop into our top sets on here. So let's get it.
Hey, that's all. That's how I figured out what you're building, brother. Even if it looks a little funny.
I think it does. I think honestly, I thought I was sleeping for a while, but it feels good, so I'm gonna do it. Don't worry about it.
I do something that people don't like. They say they don't feel, but I feel.
Yeah, I mean, if it works,
That's all that matters.
you feel it in there.
You sticking to it, brother.
Trying.
You ever done it?
Same level or what?
You can actually do that's a good level right there, though. So sometimes I'll switch like on upper left hand, and then I'll do I'll go to here. Start here. Just go down. It feels fine. It feels even to you right there. Like that's all fine. Some of them feel opposite. That feels good. Like I'll stay right here and make sure you put it right to the center. So you can set up this one. Next set. Even if you do like say whatever you're not do half of it, you can switch and do the other half. You're welcome. It might take you a little bit to get comfortable with it.
Practice makes better. That's really good for that muscle factor. I'm gonna get it feeling right. Thank you so much.
All right, about to get into the first option. Let's go.
Yeah, I just need to stick the dumbbells. I mean, it's the way I'm doing I said that was a little bit awkward until you get used to it almost, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes it might be better to do it like this. You're tall, so like the stretch might not be good, you know? I appreciate that. Thank you, man. Right. Now, I like to, some people don't like getting that right. But if I see somebody doing something, I like to kind of activate them to where we're think about it like this. Your car is where they'll be at something out of this. So we're good to go, right? I like to think I know a little bit of something. Still a lot more to learn, though, you know. So I'll tell you, as soon as you think you know what you're doing, that's what you say.
Let's go.
To be honest, that feels like while I was sitting there when you come over a second ago when you were doing it, I was feeling that where you know, like shit you can tell if you just that does feel really good, but I ain't quite perfect on it. You know what I mean? Look, I feel like yeah, you got more room to work with. Yeah, if you stop right there now, it's already a short range of goals, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm coming on it. body fat is about what I'm saying. It's like,
It's hard to be happy with that. I went there before.
I don't realize how much you can appreciate something till you do it. Yes, exactly. Oh, you have lessons.
That's an important thing too, bro. Back off.
I was sitting there trying to do the same old video just happened. I think I prefer the 15s or just something like hey, I gotta go be a girl.
The burn is real, baby. We got one more set here, though.
and slow down whatever jobs you got going because we're ready for the bathroom whenever.
Oh shit, are y'all?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, yeah. I'll probably slide y'all in. I want to come over and see everything. Did your wife pick stuff out yet? As far as like flooring and
I have no idea.
I'll message her.
Right.
That way I know. And I'll try to come by. And if she's got everything, I don't even need her to come by. I'll just see what all she has. And if she doesn't have everything, we'll just coordinate to get everything, and then we'll figure out a day to start. I got a big job I'm just started today, just painting the whole house. But I could probably start y'all after I get done with that.
Ain't no rush.
Okay. Yeah, appreciate it, man.
All right, bro.
Hopefully soon we can go back to Top Guns, huh?
Dude, I'll go whenever.
Maybe next time I'll swap because Fridays I have shoulders, chest, or chest, shoulders, and then back on Saturday. Maybe next time I can switch it where we get chest and shoulders there. And that way it's just something different, you know what I'm saying? Because he's got some new toys in there. Yeah, dude, he's got some nice freaking chest pieces. So maybe not next weekend, but maybe the weekend after if you're free or if you don't have your kid or anything. But we'll coordinate it. Really? Okay. All right, perfect. We'll talk about it before that time comes. Let's go. Got a bathroom remodel to do, baby. Hell yeah. All right. My AirPods be tripping on my headphones. They don't like me. There we go. Yeah, that just got me pumped up, baby. It's gonna be my first bathroom remodel. Gotta take out an old tub and reinstall a new one. Go get some tile installed in there. The good things are coming, baby. I'm gonna do one warm up left, one more, and then put the things out. take a little breather. Now we're about to get into our top sets. I got 60s, 3 sets of 8 to 12. First top set. Let's get it. All right, set 1 done. We got 2 more. What's up, Carm? How you doing today? I'm hurt, but the gains are definitely shaking back. You see my boy.
Next Larry Wills on the come up. Maybe even stronger.
Yeah, baby. You already know. About to get this second set in. One more set each. Those bad boys. Feeling good though.
That T-bar loading, that T-bar thing you got, that's the one that had in hospital. They work really good.
Oh yeah.
You get locked in, you unwrap it, you can just pull it.
We were just doing it when I got to the house. I was like,
Yeah, you can really squeeze it.
yeah.
It looks like a key.
I know, right? Yeah, I'm about to start this. Frick, I'm about to go all in.
Very
I'm about to start buying pieces left and right. Biggest thing was just finding somewhere to store it, but honestly, I'm about to, if I got to, I'm gonna buy. It's fine. Buy like a 20 by 2010 online and just store it in there.
Well, I think the problem you're gonna have is all 45.
That's what I was telling.
Those are good prices.
Did you tell him who it was?
Yeah.
I'll talk to you. Oh, you good? I've
No.
seen somebody using it, but
Yeah.
look, check into the restaurants.
Yeah.
Using it, brother? Are you sure? I don't want to interrupt you.
Yeah,
Like
he's a
that.
good,
Take your
he's a
time,
good,
man.
he's a good resource because he's smart.
Right.
He buys, he sells new pre-core stuff to all the gyms. And what are they gonna do with the shit that's the stuff that's in the way? They just, most of the time he gets it from us. So, I mean, he's smart.
Oh, for
You
sure.
can't blame him.
I know we know a bunch of mutual people that, because he was talking about this other day, I was like, I bought stuff from him too. I was like, I bought stuff from him. It's like, it's a small world in that world, you
He's
know.
going for a 100% profit flip on a lot of that stuff. So,
Yeah, he told me, he's like, man, with prices you see, he's like, I know you're serious about it. He's like, I'll work with you.
Right, that's what I was
stuff,
going.
you know what I'm saying? Because like, even like with that one, like, I really wasn't trying to go Saturday because we went to, I met Connor over at Top Guns, and I was like, I don't want to have to go after. So I made it before, but I ended up being like almost an hour late meeting him. But I was like, it would have sucked having to go to Biloxi, then go to Covington, then backtrack all the way back, you know. And I was like, man, I'll pay you for the amount of the machine, and I'll just come pick it up on a Sunday. But he was like, man, I've had people, like when we actually got there, he's like, I've had people pay deposits and never show. I said, well, if I tell you I'm coming, I'm coming.
Oh, me
you know
too.
what I'm saying? Like,
I'm putting a
because
deposit.
like I've always had people like, and I even messaged him today. I said, look, I know you probably have many people tell you that they're gonna show up. I said, I'm gonna be that one person that does. I was like, when I see something I want, like I'm a man of my word. You know?
First time,
And especially
second
stuff
time,
like
you're
that.
back.
Right, yeah, exactly.
He-
And I've always known of him. I always seen him post stuff. Like when I had my private gym years and years ago, I just already had stuff that I got, or like I would find it cheaper than he had it, you know. But I would always see RX,
He's
whatever.
always been a hustler.
Yeah, you can tell.
He's a hustler.
But he's a good dude. He's kind of like us. It's some
He'll
flip,
sell
you know.
anything. But we've known each other since we was little.
That's what he was saying, like childhood.
One of the first fights I ever got, me and him.
Really?
Got off the school bus, fought in gravel, and it would be his 50 best friend. So like a couple of
What
times.
you doing in a buggy for 45 miles an hour?
Huh?
What you was doing in a buggy 45 miles an hour?
Well, you tell me started? I'm getting started, man. You got some good ones, I'm sure.
He was like, before he was like, just tell him that story. He'll know who you're talking about.
Yeah, we got a lot of stories. Yeah, I got all four of them. I got the 125 and the 150. I got all of them. Because it was me. He was asking 250 just for 150. Which is the deal. He gave me all four of them for 120. I was it was 550 pounds for $120. Because we grew up with
Take well over 7, dude.
I don't think he would do that for us. I haven't seen him in like a decade. That's wild. He's a good guy.
Nah, it was perfect meeting him. Like, we're gonna have some nice. Honestly, I want to shut a gym or two down. Like just how busy it's gonna get. Because like, I'm gonna be an owner that cares about the gym. Like, we're gonna have everything we want. I don't ever want to come in like, man, I wish we had this. I wish we had that. No, it's gyms that we go to and like we know. They put a like a piece of paper at the front desk, like what equipment do y'all want? Getting like actual members recommendations. Now how are they members buy equipment for this?
Yeah, one time. That's a nice place.
I like it.
I like the old stuff he's got.
Yeah. You see, that's what I want. I don't want nothing new. I want. That's exactly. I used to have one. Blue Nautilus pullover.
crazy is I texted Levi right after you got that shoulder press.
Really?
And I was like, man, I'm interested. And he goes,
Yeah.
he's on his way to come get it.
No way.
I'm like, here.
Yeah.
And I said, no, that's perfect. I'm glad you got it. You posted this, right? I was thinking, I didn't know how much money to go. So I just kind of, but now that I realize, I see
Like
that.
with that, like I will when I'm like, listen, he could have probably sold it to me for cheaper, but I would pay $275.
I think you're gonna get as you do business with him, like I said, his flip is so profitable. And that's just us talking.
He was telling me though too. Like he was like, but he was like, man, I can tell you're gonna be doing this for a long
He's
time.
looking at the long end game.
Yeah. I said, you're gonna help build me out of gym. I want to do it debt free. Like I'm not trying to, like literally, yeah. You could have probably sold that piece for a couple $1,000, or you can sell it and keep on finding pieces to sell. Like there's people that, like there's this one lady, nice equipment, some knowledge stuff like you're talking about. I'm messaging, hey, how much you think? She's like, oh, well, you know, back in the day, like $8,000. I just said, you're laughing face. I said, lady, good luck trying to sell it.
Yeah, I don't like doing marketplace things just for that reason.
Because I don't care what the value was when we first got it. That's irrelevant.
You want to get rid of it or not?
Yeah. Like a dude, I got a job, like we went in and bidded on him. And he's like, man, we're getting rid of all of this stuff. Let me know what y'all want. And so a couple weeks later, I hit him up. I was like, hey man, you said y'all were getting rid of that stuff. Like when we say that, that means we're throwing it away. I was like, what do you want for that China Academy? My mom's looking to do a project. He messaged me back, oh, let me do some research and see what they... I said, man, don't even worry about it. Yeah.
You knew he was on eBay.
Yeah. He was like, man, brand new. I'm seeing him going for like 1,000 or 2,000. I'll take like 1,200. I said, man, I'm gonna stop you right there. I was like, we don't buy stuff over $200 for our furniture. I was like, we wouldn't even refurbish that and sell it for $1,000. So I was like, he was like, well, man, come on, like we can think of a price. I said, there's no price that you're gonna like.
He's trying to flip.
Yeah.
I know. I'm the same
I
way.
said, I'm gonna just tell you instantly. I said, I'm gonna say no for my dad because I know he's gonna say no. And he kept like trying to. He's like, man, we can negotiate. I said, there's no negotiating that you're going to do.
I want this to work whether as much as anybody.
I'm gonna send you this one piece of equipment and see. Cause there's this piece and it's like 4 pieces, but it's all together. Like it's in a square. I wonder if we can weld it in a sense and weld each one individually. Look it up on. I'll send it to you. But when you see it, because like the center of it's like the square, and then you got each individual piece like hooked to that square.
So all you have to do basically is support it.
So you see how it's like that, and it's just bolted in right there in each one. But then I don't know, it would have to be like cut there and like cut there and then like.
Well, that too. But if I was going to say cut this one piece and then put like a 45-degree leg, you can't go forward and go back. You would go. Yeah, you actually need to torque it in the bum machine.
Because dude, it's only $400, and that's a lap arm, that's a pet depth fly.
It takes up so much space, right?
Because I'm gonna probably have like a private training gym in a sense right now, and it might just have a single door. So we gotta have stuff that's gonna fit through one doorway, you know. Like ultimately, I mean, that would be nice to just keep it that one big old stack.
I'm pumped for you because anybody that's serious about it should always have that too. So anyway, I have access to wellness. I'm not particularly well, but I guarantee I know some badass people.
You can get the things, yeah.
I can definitely.
And I know some welders and stuff too. So like, I feel like between everybody, we could all make it
And I
work,
can
you know.
reverse engineer stuff. So if you find a piece of equipment that's broken, then to an extent, I guarantee that makes it work. Guaranteed. There's not much on there.
I seen this donkey cab where this dude was only $200, but it was missing weights. I was like, I don't know where I can find weights at, but it was one of those ones where you like this, they doing it, and I'm like, I don't know where to find like stack weights at.
You know what I want? And this is going to sound crazy about all the things that you think of in yourself. I want that thing that like Clark's got over there, top to the squeeze it.
For the forearms?
This old school, just
It's not like the dumbbells, huh?
yeah, like dumbbell, right on hand.
Yeah. I've only did it like once just to try it.
That thing is badass. I love that.
I don't know if you can make it.
I actually seen better designs. I've seen ones that you can roll it, and then on the end, it's got an attachment that you can do this. I can show you. But yeah, I'm here, brother.
Thank you, brother.
Sheesh. Let's go.
I don't know how to lower my power mode. You dismissed it, but it's gonna help it save.
Hey, Fitness Mafia Gym, it's coming to pick you in the future. I'm telling you.
Fitness Mafia Mecca. Would you put Fitness Mafia Athletics or Fitness Mafia?
Fitness Mafia, FMA.
Like MMA.
high as hell. I said the bill's not even worth $1 million. I said your gym, the gym name ain't worth $1,000.
You know what I heard? This guy, from a very, very close friend, that he bought some pepper anything. The guy who bought that lotion, so he would pay like 20 grand for the price because they're going out of business. He just stepped in at the right time, bought the entire franchise, all the I'm like, what? The heck? I could have made a money flag. The problem with that is, the problem that I was telling a friend is, you're locked into that franchise rules. You can't do nothing. Unless they let you have all the equipment in the building, and you can just say, I'm done with this purpose.
I want free reign. I don't want nobody telling me what I can do with my money. That's a great deal.
I heard that from his nephew. I didn't ask. I don't get into people's business. I'm only talking about it to you because it's so mind-blowing to walk into that business and do it. The people are just absolutely losing their butts, and they say, just take it over. Just take it over.
See, the most people want,
That's a big old building.
like, you got to be like Clark. Clark's there every day from sunrise to sunset. And he actually knows what the members want. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just be somebody that's like, yeah, they might be able to work with some places, but like, Paul franchise, he wants gyms everywhere, but that's great. But you start to forget about the core gyms that made who you were. You know what I'm saying? Like, you look at the Meridian Fitness Depot, boy, they got 4 Smith machines. They got about 6 of these daggone things, the ones they just built, yeah. I'm like, bro. He said nobody, he said he don't know how it's working. He said literally, times he was there, like about 5 people. But I said it's like LA Fitness and some gyms, like this gym might be making up for that other one. You know what I'm saying? Whichever one. It's like 6 or 7 now.
Or 6 now? I mean, I think it depends on what time you go to. They might have a hot time in the day. But
that's like, I want to have like boot camps. I want to have like weight loss challenges, you know what I'm saying? Like other things that bring other people in. Like that's why CrossFit is so popular. Like they have like the biggest loser challenges like 3-4 times a year. They're making about 6 figures just off of that one thing.
you know, I used to go to the gym and I worked out in tennis, and it's the littlest things, that littlest touch that will keep you engaged. This is gonna sound ridiculous, because I was in my 30s at the time, and I'm a grown ass man. And they said, I was like, man, how do I get my name up on the wall in a star? All it was like when you were in school, and they glued your name, and they put it on a star. And so you gotta have so many days in a year, and I'm like, oh, it fired me up. I said, I'm not missing, I'm getting that star.
That's like Bahama has been 200
That's cool.
So you got that's kind of how the biggest loser thing at CrossFit is. Like they got black, team yellow, and like
Like Red Fit with your wall, the PR wall.
so it's like
Those numbers are the same.
see, it's gonna be awesome.
But when you make it personal to everybody, it's cool, man.
Right. It's like I tell everybody, I said I want it to be a place where like it's just a certain atmosphere, a certain type of people that we're creating. You know what I'm saying? Like I want when somebody sees an old person walking out of there, everybody's inspired. They see a young kid walking out like him, they're like, damn, I'm trying to be like him. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want it to be a place where people come in, oh, wait till your age, or wait till this, and I hate this. You know what I'm saying? Like the loser mentality. Like I want it to be a place where people can come in and actually see people create a dream and accomplish making it a reality. You know what I'm saying?
Walk through that door and have some kind of spark.
Yeah.
You gotta keep them calm.
Right, exactly. And like that's the bad thing about here. Like other than like the little classes that what's your dude's name? The construction dude, Joey does. They need more. You know what I'm saying? Like how they do the fit community thing. That's perfect, but you need to do it specifically to the gym members. You know what I'm saying? Like get the whole gym community together. Let's have an event here at the gym. You know, and then Right,
Like,
yeah.
parties,
Yeah, because I had a deadlift party, dude.
Yeah.
I'll send you the link. It's on my old YouTube. If you ever watch CT Fletcher, how they used to have like the Iron Wars and stuff like that, I recreated that exact thing. We had literally a couple hundred people at this gym, and but that's the type of stuff I want. You know what I'm saying? Like to get everybody in the town to come in, and then they're starting to see. You might see grandma come in, there's another grandma and grandpa get in, like, oh shit, they're doing it. Why can't I do it? You know?
We'll have like he does like meals once a month, I think it is. We always miss it because we're either busy or having
Oh
shit.
yeah, the Hala,
Like
for
he'll do
sure.
get sponsors from like Rouse's, Chump, whoever.
That's awesome.
He'll
Right.
That's a win-win for everybody.
he'll
Yeah,
feed everybody, and then you get a bunch of people at
But
the
then
gym
sometimes
that
he'll do it.
work
It's
out.
like, hey, this mom's house burned down.
It's like donations.
We gotta, you know what I'm saying? People can give donations to it and stuff. But then sometimes it's like they'll give donations to buy new gym equipment, like just whatever type of thing that month is up, you know, like and what it could be used for. Then it just gets everybody together, you know what I'm saying? It makes it feel like a family environment. And I want it to be a place where like if somebody sees a kid punching a hole in the wall, they're gonna call, hey Josh, such and such punched a hole in the wall, like you need to drop his membership. You know what I'm saying? Like I want them to feel like it's theirs. Because any gym I've ever been to, this is my gym. I don't pay the bills, but I pay a membership. I'm picking my weights up. I'm gonna clean up stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna treat it like it's my house.
Like someone was flipping the thing, machine one side.
Oh, I almost said so. I said he does it one more time. I'm telling buddy. So I'm this big old dude. Yeah, he literally, he was doing rope pulls and just slamming it. I was like, one more time. I was saying it loud so he could hear me too, like because there was only about 5 of us in here, and I was like, let him slam that thing one more time. When I say it was loud, like, it was loud.
That's like the ones that were dropping dumbbells from right where he's at. Up top. They wouldn't even try
Bring it
to
to their
pray
knees.
them. I can see you. Sometimes you got to kind of slow
Yeah,
down.
exactly. Like when I got the one business, I could only.
They're rolling 20 feet away.
We seen someone that
I'll say that was my gym. Even like when the kids come in with the coaches, slam that leg press all the way down. They wonder why we got stuff broken sometimes. These cables ain't like the machines. Like the machines I'm gonna have though, they're gonna be able to take that beat. You know what I'm saying? But like, I still don't want to have to be calling Lawrence up. Hey, you idiot, they gonna broke a piece of equipment. You gotta go fix it.
Not just that, I can fix it. There's a lot of stuff that I've replaced. I
Really?
fix stuff here.
Oh shoot, okay.
Stuff here. I fix stuff when Winston had bodywork.
Yeah.
I did that for years.
Now somebody just sent me that bill. They want like $295.
I mean, it's kind of one of the parking too because the funeral home owns all the
Back part, huh?
Yeah.
So you'd have to park on the front side.
The side. I know the thing. See, we were. When I was looking for something a while back to do, we were considering doing a class by itself, which it's a nice thought, but you can never really make the money that it'll take you to it. So this is just we're looking around picking like this, and everything.
My hack squat, that's the heaviest I'll go today. Which belt?
Well, that's what I don't understand. That's a loser mentality. And that's greedy ass people. You know what I'm saying? So like, you would rather have to pay your full mortgage every month versus saying I'm gonna pay half your mortgage for you and help you out. I'm only coming in 8 times a month. Yeah, something.
that new way off, it was
I don't get that.
and it's already set up for you.
It's gonna happen though.
I got one figured out too, bro. I've been anything I can do.
I appreciate it.
I'll be specifically looking for 45. I look to get a hold of him for